It's a lot to unpack there. Willie McGinnis, Sean O'Hara with us now. Let's just start, Sean.
Happy Friday the 13th, by the way.
Thank you very much. It's an interesting Friday the 13th, that's for sure. Not one that I expected to go down like this. Your reaction to part one of that interview with Jane Slater?
Well, first of all, great job by Jane Slater.
Awesome.
I hope she got to bring home one of those Jarrow bombs from that wine cellar.
The Magnums?
For her to be in there and get Dez to do that's awesome. My first reaction is it's a cold business. It's cold-blooded. We've all been there, but I felt like Dallas did him dirty. And to do this now, when they've been talking about Dez possibly taking a pay cut since the season ended. So you had all that time to do that, and then you wait till now. They could have done it before free agency and helped the guy out. And to hear Jerry talk about how much respect he has for Dez and their personal relationship, I'm shocked that it took this long to get to this conclusion. And I got to be honest, I'm so impressed with the way Dez handled all this because his emotions has kind of been what everybody's been knocking him for. And for him to sit up there and say, you know what, no, I'm going to take the high road. I'm not trying to throw anybody under the bus. Like that was impressive. I'm proud of him.
I was surprised that it ended the way it ended. And I think the reason, Sean, why it took so long is because of his relationship with Jerry. And they probably tried multiple ways to try to figure this thing out.
Some say probably tried to find a way to fix it.
Right, and maybe other people that Dez is mentioning did not want to work this out. They wanted to move forward, which, I think the majority kind of won in this. And because of the relationship, Jerry felt like this is something he had to do man-to-man personal, which I respect from Jerry. At the end of the day, what you mentioned, it is a business. And you have to understand if the production is there, teams will deal with a little bit more, whether it's locker room issues, whether it's your interaction with players, whatever it is. But when the production starts to slide a little bit, then it gives them an out. It gives them a reason to make certain decisions, which in the first part of his career, you couldn't move Dez, right? He was a cornerstone of that team. He was a voice. He was passionate, all those different things. But now that it slipped, and you probably rubbed some people, which he's referring to, probably coaches, because they're the only ones that can make that decision the wrong way. It probably made it a little bit easier for them to want to move forward and not have to deal with this.
And Dan, I'm in agreement. I get, and I totally agree with Willie right here with the production aspect, and that's why they released him. I just don't understand why now. Like, they should have done it earlier. And that, to me, is, hey, look, if you really care about Dez, they should have done it sooner and said, look, we want you to have a chance. We tried to trade you, or we want you to have a chance to go out of free agency before everything is already picked up.
It surprised me because DeMarcus Ware said the way that they handled my situation is they knew they were going to release me. They allowed me to find the best deal possible. They actually told me ahead of time how it was going to go down. He thought that would happen to Dez. It didn't happen, which tells me that it's about more than just money, especially if he was willing to take a pay cut. So we're obviously going to be talking a lot more about this, including where he could end up, best fits for Dez Bryant. The Cowboys players all